right, we're going to finish up here with part 4, which is nested parentheses. Lots of multiplying, lots of distributing. Now, it says when you have a problem that has a lot of parentheses, make sure you start on the innermost part. Follow the order of operations. Start on the inside with the parentheses. So what that looks like here in this problem, if my highlighter will come up, here we go, is I'm going to start by distributing this 3 to this innermost part of parentheses. The rest of it is going to stay the same. Okay, so I'm going to distribute the 3 here to make that 6x plus 3. Now everything else stays exactly the same. All I changed was distributing the 3. Now the innermost parentheses are gone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to combine like terms. You don't have to do that. You could distribute the 4 from here, and I'll show you in a second in an alternate way. But combine like terms here. I still have my brackets. X plus 6x is 7x plus 3 with the 4 in front. And then you would distribute the 4 to get 28x plus 12. That's one way to do it. The other way to do it would be instead of combining like terms, you could go ahead right from the second step and distribute the 4 to get 4x plus 24x plus 12, and then combine the like terms at the end. I don't care how you do it, you'll get the same answer regardless. All right? It might be slightly less work to do the second method. It really doesn't matter. Number 12. Start with the innermost part of the parentheses. So we'll start with the -2 and distributing that to 4 minus x. Okay? Actually, I'm going to use a different color. So everything stays the same except for that. So the -5, the 3 in the outer bracket. When I multiply here, -2 and 4 is -8. Negative and a negative is positive 2x. Now this time, I'm going to distribute the -5 first. I think it just makes it a little bit faster, but you could combine like terms. Or we're going to distribute everything. -15 plus 40 minus 10x. And then when you simplify here, -15 plus 40 is 25 minus 10x. And that's your final answer. Number 13, start on the inside here. So I'm going to start by distributing. There's a little -1 right there. So that'll give me -3x minus 2. And then build everything else up around it. Nothing else is going to change. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to distribute, get rid of the brackets, and then collect like terms. So I'm going to have -3 that distributes to all those terms. The 9 in front stays the same. Then I'll have -3x plus 9x plus 6, and then the plus 4 on the end. Now I combine like terms. Let's look at the x's. -3 and 9 is 6x. And then the constants, 9 plus 6 is 15, plus 4 is 19. And there's your answer. Few more. Okay, the innermost part here is distributing the -x. So when I do that, first I'll have -3x squared minus 2x. I build up everything that I had originally around it. And I'm going to distribute the 2 next. So I'm going to distribute the 2 to all 3 terms. The 5 out in front stays the same. Then I have plus 8 minus 6x squared minus 4x. Combining like terms, I'm going to start with the 6x squared first, just to put it in standard form. The x's next, minus 4x. And then the 5 plus 8 is 13. All right, last 2. Hopefully you're seeing that these aren't as bad as they kind of look initially. Again, I just have a -1 here, so I'm going to distribute the -1. Let's do a different color here. I'll -4 minus 3x. And you build back up around. And I'm going to distribute the 2 next. The 3 in front stays the same. And then I'll have plus 8x minus 8 minus 6x. Now I go ahead and combine. Although, let's see, 4x minus 4. We're good. Okay, so one more. So 8x minus 6x is 2x. And then combine 3 minus 8 is negative 5. All right, last one. Number 16. Start by distributing the negative in the innermost parentheses here. So that's going to be negative x plus 5. Now everything else gets built up. Now there is a first set of parentheses there. I'll get to that in a minute. Let's distribute the 2 next. So distribute the 2 to everything. So that first parenthesis, 4x plus 1, stays the same. And when I distribute the 2, I'll have plus 6 minus 2x plus 10. Now the first set of parentheses is really just there for decoration. You're not distributing anything. They're just there to make it look more complicated. So you can combine everything now. 4x minus 2x is 2x. 1 plus 6 is 7 plus 10 is 17. All right, go ahead and try the practice. The cue for that will be on Canvas.